Recently we've seen some videos talking about descending and foot striking, and frequently on this channel talk about the foot and how to use the foot and theories of how to use the body through the feet. Um, so few ideas on when to heel strike versus when to foot strike. What's going on, right? Are we really supposed to be running on our toes, our heels, our balls? What's going on? I've seen high footage slow-mo of sprinters. They run on the ball only, the heel never strikes, but when you walk you use the whole foot. Like, what's the best way to move on the basketball court? And it really varies. So if we're running forward, in order to accelerate we need to lean forward, and we're gonna foot strike, um, ball strike. So ball strike is a good way to accelerate. If we're going to make a forward cut past someone, a ball strike's a good idea. If we're sprinting full speed and have lots of time to slow down, then that will speed us up, right? If we're running forward and we heel strike, that slows us down. It's also probably not a great way to use the body, because that striking with the heel is, when you strike with the ball, you're striking with muscle and the whole muscle of the foot. When you're striking with the heel, you're just bone striking. So it's not super ideal, but it's a way to slow down, which is important. If you're trying to slow for a Euro step, you might heel strike and toe drag in the other foot. So like, there's some, weird things that you're doing. But if you're just slowing down to catch the ball to go for a shot, for instance, heel strike's reasonable. If you're slowing down to be totally in control for a shot or a dunk even, then that's reasonable. We've looked at 5'5" Porter Mayberry with the 50-inch vertical. He's a heel striker during his approach. So there's times to forward foot strike and there's times to back foot strike, and it really has to do with acceleration. Talk about going backwards, right? I've been talking about going backwards. And if you follow my channel, you see that I like to land backwards. I have a preference for landing backwards. And talk about, we see Dwayne Wade land backwards. We see Tim Duncan get to his back. We see a lot of LeBron 180 and lands backwards. So, and we go down ladders backwards. Like, what's good about going down backwards? And here's the foot strike theory: is you can take one step backwards, strike with the ball of your foot, and you can transition to your heel for a whole foot, and that's a way to decelerate, actually. So backpedaling is a way to slow down, right, from a sprint or a dunk. Backpedaling is a reasonable thing we can do, and we're slowing. We're not bone striking. We're ball striking. We're using our the muscles in the feet. So I think that what we can see from this is that where you strike really depends on the type of movement you're doing, whether you want to accelerate or decelerate, and whether you're going forward or backward, and it really varies. So that's it. If you want to hear more or something more specific, happy to make more videos like these. Let me know what you think in the comments. And happy foot striking, everyone.